Hello, friends and neighbors. Swaggy Man Piper 1926 here. And a happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Smoking my Peterson Shamrock Canadian. I actually found the shape number. It's 284. And this is an older one because it says made in the Republic of Ireland. And in it, got it's either 3 or 4 year old tin, old double. Oh, how's everybody doing? Doing well, I hope. They've finally given me a break off the two-man jobs and let me go do some service calls. Down in God's country, the West Virginia side of it. Working my way down into Mingo County. So, a blue-collar pipe smoker, or Eric's blue-collar smoker, he's got his St. Patrick's Day video up. If you haven't, it's worth a good watch. But I also, Eric being from the Chicago area, there's more, how do I say this, there's more Catholics up there. And there's nothing wrong with Catholics. I have no animosity toward any other religion. That's just not me. However, I'm not Catholic. So, the actual St. Patrick's Day of St. Patrick bringing Catholicism essentially to Ireland, and doing away with the, we'll use pagan, tribal religions. But, so, here in America, you see shirts out there that kiss me, I'm Irish, and all this other stuff, and it's just, in so many degrees, most folks to get drunk, basically. At least it is around here. It seems that way. But I think I'll take it just a step toward the other direction and say that St. Patrick's Day here in the States, for those who are not Catholic, to appreciate, it's not necessarily the word that I want, but that's what we'll use, the Irish who basically were transplanted to America. So let's open our history books up. To the Revolutionary War. Well, no, let's step back. Let's go French and Indian. Or in between French. 40s, 50s. You get a lot leaving lot of your Irish, a lot of your Scots, some of your Scotch-Irish, leaving Ireland, Scotland, so on and so forth, to come to the New World. Well, most of those are poor folks. So how do you make a living out of being poor? You go where it's free. And by free, I mean essentially the going west. So going west in those days was Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, the Carolinas, or back part of North Carolina at least, maybe even in Ohio, and so on and so forth. And they became fair neighbors with the Indians, or the tribes of the area, or they fought the tribes of the area. However, I think it kind of differs in each area. But they have a lot in the backcountry that whenever time came in 1776 for Washington to call up men, the first ones, or one of the first ones, were the Irish. Hard fighting, hard drinking. And in all that being said, also able to tell a good story and have some fun with some music. So we have our independence as Americans. Let's move it up a little further. Civil War, and I know I'm just going to kind of bounce on that a little bit, but that's, you know, you still have the influx of some Irish, but it's not as much. That's what comes in the 1840s, which is, you know, a little bit before the Civil War, after their Great Potato Famine. Blessing lighter, Zippo lighter. And you have notable brigades, as Kelly's Irish Brigade out of Missouri, or the Irish Brigade, which was comprised of groups of men from New York and Pennsylvania and Massachusetts. Who were more than happy and proud to fight for their new country. After the Civil War, you still go west. And I'm thinking 1880s, I could be wrong, and going up into the early 1900s, the mines out in Montana, and I want to say they made the town of Butte. You see a lot of Irish heritage there, working in the mines, and the not just the mines, the smelter mills where they would melt down the ore. I think it's silver. Silver mines. And I could be wrong on that too. So, any of you A+ historians out there, don't grade me too harshly. You see a lot more of your Irish influx, of course, in the bigger cities. What was out the country, or the inland, the middle, the whatever you want to call it, had just about played out. And you see more groupings, larger groups, and of course Boston and New York, and there's a good portion in Illinois, Chicago area. Where would we be, America, without the Irish? Who were some of the earlier pioneers coming into the backcountry? To stand and fight with Washington. Stand their ground for what they believe is right in the Civil War. So, this year, for St. Patrick's Day, if you choose to raise a glass, make your first one a toast. To your forefathers who come before you. Say, God bless the Irish. And remember, it cost you nothing to be kind.